Stakeholders in professional development of the teachers. There are different stakeholders like principal, vice principal, district education officer, teacher trainers, facilitators or the teacher educators, etc. So these are different stakeholders. We will see in this module what are their roles and who are they and how they should work and how they are working. In the professional development program, the stakeholders play a very important role. It is very designated role from different corners for the effective running or the implementation or the execution of the teacher training programs. They are like head of the department or the principal, deputy heads or the vice principal or deputy headmasters, standard officer from that is that standard officer term or the designation is used in the advanced countries like UK, Australia, America, Canada. In Pakistan, we can say accreditation officer, and that maintains the record how the professional development activities are being done. And then the resource center at the district level, and the standard officer, teacher, educators that work in the teacher training institutions. And these people plan the program, implement the programs, and try their level best to have a successful implementation and execution of the program. And let us take a teacher as one of the stakeholders. The teachers is the pivotal thing and plays very vital role in the professional activity in the teaching learning process. So the teachers are requested to create effective CPD meetings at a school within the initiatives of the head of the department, that is headmaster, principal, or the senior teachers, and they collaborate with each other and they join the meetings. The teachers are expected to collaboratively prepare lesson plans, demonstrate in the lesson plans, observe lesson plans demonstrated by the fellow. For example, I am giving demonstration of my lesson. The other teacher should observe it, note down it, and give the feedback to me, and have reflection of their own practices and comparison with what mistakes and what strengths are done by me. Participate in discussion after lessons. That is essential. When I finish my lecture, my lesson, there must be the discussion. Revise the lesson plan. On the basis of that discussion, lesson plan should be revised. Record discussion and prepare report on CPD meeting. CPD means continuous professional development. Implement acquired skills in their own classroom. When it is these skills on the basis of discussions and the reflections and improvement and the recording and revising the lesson plans, then the teachers are supported to practice that refined level of professionalism in their classes. Facilitators. And at the district levels, there are teacher educators or the learning coordinators. In Pakistan, in each province, there are the different nomenclatures. At the district levels, there are in separate institutions, organizations that support the teachers training and teacher professionalism. They assist teachers in planning of the CPD activities in the schools, checking lesson plans before lesson demonstrations are conducted, effectively participating in the lesson planning during the pre-demo sessions. And these are facilitators. They observe demonstration of the lessons. They facilitate discussions after lesson demonstration. They are preparing and submitting facilitation reports, attend stakeholders workshops. And the next stakeholder is head of the department or the senior teachers, which is given the assignment of the CPD. If there is a school, he is headmaster or the principal, and then there are the senior head of the departments or the senior teachers. They are given different tasks, and some teachers, for example, there are 5 teachers teaching in the class 1. There is the head of the department for the class 1, or could be the subject wise. For example, in the primary school level or the secondary school level, there are 5 classes of the Islamiyat. The 5 teachers or whatever the number of the teachers are associated with, there is one head teacher. So their duty is taking an initiatives to conduct a school-based CPD, planning and scheduling, of activities, preparing of logistics, masalan, for example, venue, resources, learners, checking lesson plans for the teachers before lessons demonstration, assisting demo teachers in preparing teaching materials, preparing and submitting report to immediate supervisor, whosoever supervisor appointed by the district level or tehsil level or the school level, record keeping so that the reflections, feedback could be provided whenever it is required, attend stakeholders workshops. When there is other workshops by the different stakeholders, the heads of the departments are necessarily bound to attend the workshops. Deputy heads, deputy headmaster or the vice principal. The responsibilities for the professional development program at the part of the deputy headmaster or the vice principal is to take the central role of being in charge of the CPD at a school level for the purposes of the planning, implementing, reviewing, and the reporting of that program, and observe demonstration lessons when the teachers during their training give their demonstration lessons. So the deputy heads are supposed to be available and note their observations. Attend discussions as the process observers, not necessarily the content of the lesson demonstrators. Maintain and manage CPD files in the school, submit reports to higher authorities as required by their job description, participate in planning of the CPD activities at the school level, liaison with the head and the head of the department of the CPD activities, attend stakeholders workshops. Then it is head teachers. Head teachers means headmaster or the principal. The responsibility of the heads are oversee entire school-based activities, ensure that the school has a conducive environment for the CPT. Any problems, any barriers is there, the head's duty is to overcome those things. Allocate resources necessarily for the effective school-based CPD. Monitor school-based CPT of the teachers through actual visits to the classroom and the meetings. Ensure that the CPD files are recorded at the schools. Read and offer guidance on the reports produced by his or her subordinates, for example, teachers, head teachers, the facilitators. Submit harmonized reports to the higher authorities at the district level, tehsil level, and the provincial level as required by their job description. Attend stakeholders workshops. Resource center coordinators. This is commonly at the district level or the provincial level, and this is based on the needs to adopt the cluster or the zonal approach. It depends. This is based for the training should be at the cluster level, one the group of the teachers, and a specific number when combines it becomes the groups, or it should be the zonal or district or tehsil level. Facilitate district stakeholders workshops. Coordinate with the schools and facilitators, especially at the basic level, school level, in planning and scheduling CPD activities in schools and zones. Zones means regions. Regions means could be the divisional level, district level, etc. Support the CPD by helping schools and facilitators in conducting the CPD activities. Support monitoring. Standard officers, as I already mentioned, these are from the accreditation councils. That is not being practiced in Pakistan. In the world, in the advanced countries, for the CPD programs, the standard officer is there. And in our systems, in Pakistani systems, this additional task is given to somebody, like a headmaster, maybe the district level officer, maybe tehsil level officer, and they take care of the things that what the standards should be and how these are maintained and what should be the processes of maintaining it. And these people assist schools on the management of the CPT, how to manage the things, how to arrange the things, produce reports on the result of the monitoring CPD, observe lesson demonstrations, participate where possible in the post-demo discussions. Teacher educators, these are the people who work in the teacher training institutions. They provide the facilitations, they provide the trainings. Their basic roles will be to provide academic comments and inputs during the workshops, introduce activities to the students, and the monitor implementation of the same practices during their class and peer teaching and the teaching practices, participate in the learning activities at the college level. For example, in the university or in the teacher training college, the teacher who are teaching are called teacher educators, and the students in the teacher training colleges are called the trainee teachers, or the people teachers. So they are being provided this kind of the treatment, this kind of the facilitation, the input by the teacher educators. School boards, college boards, and the parent teacher association. These are most important organizations, most important elements of in the teaching learning process. They also facilitate, they also monitor, they also execute the things, and they also record the things, and all the stakeholders should cooperate to each effective school-based CPT.